Hi, I'm Ian Wright and you're watching Football Stats Online.
Yes, and Merry Christmas to all you football fans out there. This is Football Stats Online, aka FSO, and today we are featuring Ozil versus De Bruyne. Who statistically is better?
1, 2, 3.
Yes, today we are featuring Ozil versus De Bruyne here on Football Stats Online versus. As you know, we take two players and compare them statistically. Now, as you also know, for those who are regular viewers, we look at defensive contribution, midfield contribution, and attacking contribution. Depending on the player's position will depend on how much attribution we give to that position. In this case, midfield will be the biggest point taker. So without further ado, let's start the show. Now, although defensively both these players are not known for their defensive attributes, it's always good to test and look and see who's better defensively. Now, Ozil's played 57 games overall in the last two seasons, while De Bruyne has played 65. And for this reason, there's no surprise here that De Bruyne has made a lot more tackles and a lot more interceptions based on the fact that he's played more games. However, when we do look at the averages, it still looks like De Bruyne has made more tackles per game at 0.85 and more interceptions per game at 0.66. So defensively, I would say that Kevin De Bruyne is better than Mesut Ozil. So defense goes to Kevin De Bruyne. Now, there's nothing better than a midfielder who can contribute attacking wise by providing goals and dribbling past players. And this is no exception here with these two players. Both great at dribbling, but Kevin De Bruyne, as we can see, has way more successful dribbles, way more total shots, and more goals in the last two seasons. Ozil has the better shot accuracy, but overall, Kevin De Bruyne in the last two seasons has more dribbles and more total shots. And this still transpires when we look at the averages. Kevin De Bruyne's successful dribbles per game is still better than Mesut Ozil's. His total shots is still better. The only thing that still remains the same is Mesut Ozil's shot accuracy, while Kevin De Bruyne's goals over the last two seasons is a higher goal per game than Mesut Ozil. So based on these stats, I would have to give it to Kevin De Bruyne as the better attacking player. So round 2 goes to Kevin De Bruyne. So it's 2-0. Kevin De Bruyne wins defense and attacking. I know what you Arsenal fans are thinking. You're thinking, what the? But it's okay. There is still one round left, and that's the midfield battle. This round will decide who is the better player overall. Like I said in the beginning, just because Kevin De Bruyne has won attacking and defense, we both know that their main area of expertise is the midfield. So if Ozil dominates in this area, well, we're gonna have to see. But you know, it's likely that he could come back. So let's look at the stats. Now, when we look at the stats, despite playing far fewer games, Ozil has made more successful passes, more forward passes, made more chances created, and has more key passes. The only thing that Kevin De Bruyne excels at is his assist at 29. And when we look at the averages and go over to the averages, these stats still remain the same, with Ozil being better at successful passes per game, forward passes per game, chances created per game, and key passes per game. Kevin De Bruyne still remains his assists per game though. This is tough, but Ozil really dominates here in terms of his midfield contribution, and he's played a lot less games than De Bruyne. So I'm gonna have to give this round to Mesut Ozil. So to answer the question at the beginning, who is better, Ozil or Kevin De Bruyne? Well, as we saw, Kevin De Bruyne dominated the first two rounds, winning defense and attacking. But Ozil made a great comeback, dominating the midfield battle, the midfield contribution area. Now, as I said in the beginning of this video, their main area of expertise will be given more weighting, and in this case, midfield is the main expertise for both players, and Ozil did dominate in that area. So, to answer the question, is he the better player? Well, yes, in terms of midfield, I would say Ozil is the better midfielder than Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne did excel in defense and attacking contribution, but when it came to the midfield, Ozil completely dominated. If Kevin De Bruyne was a bit closer in terms of his stats, in terms of his successful passes, forward passes, chances created, and key passes, then maybe, just maybe, I would have given it to Kevin De Bruyne, because in terms of midfield, he's still compared. But Ozil had played the less games and still outshined Kevin De Bruyne in all those areas. Yes, De Bruyne got a bit more assists, but I think that's more due to the fact that he's played more games. So, what do you guys think? Do you think Ozil is the better player despite the fact that Kevin De Bruyne won defense and attacking contributions? I would love to hear your thoughts, comments. Please just put your comments below. I'd love to hear what you think in terms of the stats. Do you think I should add more? Do you think I should take some away? I would love to hear all your opinions. And if you have any more stats that you think you can throw in, please do share. I would love to hear those as well. Thank you so much for watching. Always appreciated. And as always, peace to you.